Someone's trying to call me, but they just want to hear it their way, and so I understand the frustration definitely. That's actually, I feel like is a root of a lot of the health issues and stuff that I've had is because of that. But I also don't feel right about all the like spiritual people like on my Facebook, for instance, that are like, I'm super enlightened because like I can get all these bitches and like uh um and then like insulting people that are don't have the same belief system as them. Um so, I'm trying to incorporate everyone. Um with the personality typing, there is just some people where if you're in the mood where you want to keep taking in information and keep learning, that would be like the perceivers, and then you have the judgers, and the judgers in the system, it takes away the whole like, well, I'm not going to say takes it away, but puts a different spin on, but at the same time not even showing how that's not even the spin that's being put of like on judgers, which are the people that just want to like they want to come to a conclusion about something and then move on. Like they want to say, okay, this is what this is. Now this is, what should be done about it, and then move to the next thing. So there's a clash that can happen when you have people that want to keep taking more in, taking more in, taking more in, and the judger is wanting to be like, okay, we've taken in enough. I want to actually do something with what has been done so far. Both are needed. Everyone's needed. No one's better than anyone else. It's just I'm trying to organize when, according to when a certain kind of person wants to do a certain kind of thing, they do it with the person that also wants to do that as well, and it's not going to be like them bumping heads, even though everyone should learn to work together. There's literally a certain amount of time in the day, which may seem to conflict with the issue I have with a lot of Capricorns and how they view things, where they're just trying to get everything done, but they're just trying to get everything done, but then obviously, as you know, they are kind of influenced to where it's not a full-on Capricorn. Like if you were basing it out of a Capricorn rising, it would be like an 11th house Capricorn rising, where it has like some Scorpio to it of, I'm going to get mine, like versus I'm going to help everyone be free and, be free myself. And everyone seeing the right perspective, automatically making it the transition into Aquarius, where everyone's on the same page. So I'm not going to say automatically, you can still choose to stay there, which may go along with the. Not really. I'm not even going to. Well, what I was going to say is maybe that would go along with the whole, like, using consciousness as an as an excuse to, not go further, but, really, it's not the same. That's really more of, like, the stuck in the 11th house, maybe just found the 12th house, or, and then that also brings me to the point that I made that got deleted of, which all of this I pretty much said already, but, the, like, Will Harrison, and I'm sure there's other, astrologers, but the person I've actually seen it, who has said it, is, Will Harrison, when he's talking about how, like, the people on the cusp between Aquarius and Pisces are the people that are really trying to help, which I think, and I'm sure that's not, he probably even said in that video, and that it's not in his intention to say that the other signs don't help, but the solution to the problem right now seems to be the scientists coming together with the spiritual people, which the people who appear to be the spiritual people actually are the scientists anyway, and the people who look like they're the people acting on their impulse are actually the people that are acting with spirit. And then, the spiritual people are also incorporating those other qualities in as well. But then you have the people that appear as scientists that are actually the people making the, boundaries and restrictions for everyone. And I think those people need to be able to see what the Pisces, people are saying, so that they can open their mind to what the Piscean people have to offer instead of just closing them off and assuming if we, let them in, they're just going to instantly, do something negative with it. Well, how are they ever supposed to get that 12th house Sagittariusness if they're always forced to do all this, which I know there's the whole transforming thing and, learning and deciding themselves, but it doesn't seem fair to me that, plus it would make it easier on everyone anyway if that the obstacle wasn't there anymore. Like if everyone actually did get along and saw each other's point and it was everyone's energies were allocated like to where they should be. And I believe if it's presented the right way, then the Capricorn, Aquarius people will see it, and be more open to it. Especially if it's done in this format where I can take the science and relate it to a way that, something they can test and actually see that it's the case. And then, understand, what's really going on. Because you got like, quantum physicists and stuff like that, which they're not fully there yet, but, they're kind of getting the picture that there's more going on than like, just what appears to be seen. And the whole, like, it does kind of work with the whole analogy I said before too. Yeah, like to do that, I can see, how it can be beneficial or whatever, but like, it just seems like in the meantime, for instance, I get this, impression from the Capricorn people that I'm trying to talk to that are frustrating me that they actually do want to learn, like they actually do want to progress. They just want something that makes sense to them. And I think I can do that. I think that's probably, if I'm a Taurus rising, that's probably, my mission here is to, and plus I've seen a lot of astrologers say that, the Taurus is supposed to bring, the 4D to the 3D, and like, it seems like that's what I'm supposed to do. So are you telling me to not do what I'm supposed to do? Like, so, are you saying like I need to wait and just let it happen? But then you're saying wait and let it happen, but then act on what, I have the feeling to do. So, so am I just kind of stuck in this, like, which then, you're also saying, not saying you're wrong or anything, but I'm just saying, you sense that I'm frustrated, not saying you're wrong, but like, you know, um, you know, get get over yourself or whatever. But it's like, okay, then what am I literally like supposed to do other than if I'm the Aries, I'm supposed to do the first thing, that I have the idea to do. Like, and then, you know, so, but that doesn't mean that I'm going to always, like, the purpose is to incorporate, like an Aries rising is the real Pisces. It incorporate, like, cover these bases to where it's something that, it integrates and doesn't mess up what other people are doing. And maybe because they're interpretations of that projection that I did, that it's something negative versus just like, you're watching a movie and you have the ability to be able to say, this is, I know what this is, and I'm not watching, even though there are people that watch it and don't know that. Um, you know, then you're leaving out that how those people are even going to learn, and so it seems like there needs to be that bridge there, like not just plus it could help the people that are the like Piscean people to have the resources that the Capricorn like Aquarius people have. So and imagine what would come out of all that work, like coming together, like not the work that's being worked on, but what the people that do that work are capable of if looking at the right thing, which they're probably Capricorn rising, 12th house people in the spiritual community. So then you could look at them as an example. I don't think I've really met any personally, but I think maybe like the ancient one from Doctor Strange or something would be an example. And then I guess then there's the confusion of, well, she was using the dark energy to be able to live longer, but that seems more like a 11th house Scorpio issue that maybe she figured out how to incorporate it correctly. Or, maybe she was close to figuring out how to incorporate it correctly. Battery's about to die. Is there anything else? Oh, yeah. Why did I felt guilty watching the P Stiller videos, and really I should probably acknowledge, everyone in the astrological community, because, and really, everyone technically, we're all in this together, but I got this vibe of feeling like maybe I like left him out when I was talking about the people that I should work with in a group, because he is one of the people I personally am drawn to watching. Not to say that any astrologer is technically better than the rest, but just the ones that I've mentioned are the ones that I've been drawn to. There are many more. I'll probably make a list of astrologers that I advise, but at the same time it's like really there's no astrologer that's technically better, because everyone's able to tune into the same thing, look up the same stuff, so like everyone has all the energies in them. So plus even then that's not necessarily automatically better, because everyone has their different interpretation of it. Maybe you have an energy combination that doesn't fit with that person. That's why you don't see why they're coming at it in that way. I feel like Edward Leonard. But yeah, so all right. Yeah. I guess that's it for now, unless. Oh wait, no. Okay. Yeah. Then also. Okay. Yeah. About the whole twin flame thing. There seems to be some people that look at the twin flame as, actually the battery's dying, so I'll make a separate video for that. But long story short, essentially, I look at the Raven scenario. That was a spirit guide that came to me. She came to me that energy exists. There are people that are Scorpios, so there's planning you can do ahead of time. I have Scorpio in the 7th house, so that'd be my other half. So that's how I'd look at the spirit guide thing. Um, that's how I'm looking at it. Not like, you know, um, I'm also looking at it like that combination of energies, who in 3D would correlate to that the most, have most of those things, similar. And then knowing the energetic work that's being done there would reflect in that person. Um, yeah, and some people look at the twin flame like it'd be the person with the same rising sign as you, or something like that. I'm not really saying twin flame per se. I'm just saying like, you know, the side of myself that my psyche has, which should be integrated anyway. But if I'm a Taurus rising, I'm not a Scorpio rising. So then there's that other side of things of someone that is a Scorpio rising. Not going to get them confused because it's actually how you keep yourself from getting lost by having something to look at to know that it's not you, so then you can refine yourself because it's the other side of things. And yeah, I'll probably make a more in-depth video about that, but I want to cover that as well. And yeah, thank you. I'm sorry. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys later.